If you are a new chemigator, the NRD will inspect your chemigation equipment when you apply for your chemigation permit. Anti-pollution safety equipment must comply fully with the Nebraska Chemigation Act before the permit will be issued. Each application for renewal also is subject to inspection of equipment and site to ensure compliance with the Nebraska law and NDEQ regulations. The NRD will conduct inspections every 2 to 4 years, depending on the NRD. If you subsequently alter or replace any component of the chemigation system, the NRD must be notified within 72 hours. They will then conduct an inspection of your equipment as if it were a new permit application. Each NRD is required to conduct random spot inspections throughout the growing season. These periodic inspections are intended to help ensure continued compliance with NDEQ rules and regulations. Under provisions of the Nebraska Chemigation Act, both NRD and DEQ employees must be granted access at all reasonable times to carry out their duties. Let's now join an NRD representative as he conducts an inspection of chemigation anti-pollution safety equipment.
I guess we'll start our process here checking things out. If you would, you could take the ring lock and the air vent off, and I'll get my rubber gloves put on. The first thing I'm going to do is check the springs in the mainline check valve door. They're nice and tight. And then I'm going to check the slow drain valve. I'm going to take the hose off on the outside, flip that in and out, and that's working perfectly. And then I'm going to put the slow drain hose back on. That always has to be on at all times. We put the air relief valve back on. Then you can take the nitrogen valve off for me so I can pressure check it. Okay, thank you. Going to air pressure check this. Brakes at 14 pounds. They need to hold 10, so that's sufficient. You can go ahead and put that back in, and then we'll start to pump up and build it up to full pressure and check the interlock. Looks like the system is up to pressure, so we'll check to see if there's juice in the chemigation box, which there is. Would you like to shut the system off now to make sure it shuts down? It did shut down. This is a procedure you should go through each time before you're going to put chemigation through the system. Stick in the valve, flush the water backwards, release it. There'll be a few drips that are left in there. When that stops, it's good, you know it's holding, so you can go ahead and chemigate through it. Then I'll reopen the air relief valve. Make sure there's not any backflow, which there is none. And the water has run out of the end of the slow drain hose. So that concludes this inspection. This will be ready to put a sticker on, and it is ready to chemigate.